What's up? I'm Troubleshoot. During the creation of my recent video covering VAC Live, VACnet, the issues with it, etc., you'll find that long video links down below. I came across a recurring issue. If you're opening up your match history here and trying to watch demos, or you're using manually downloaded ones through the in-game console, if I were to type in here something like play demo space replays, followed by a demo name, such as this one here, you'll see the issue that I'm speaking about. The map loads up, replay starts, and then very shortly after, we're kicked back to the main menu with an error message, failed to parse message. If you get this error when trying to play demo files or replays or something similar, this video should have a solution for you. First of all, we'll need to navigate to where our demo files are downloaded. Simply head across to Steam, right-click CS2, hover over Manage, and choose Browse Local Files. Then, inside of the Install folder that pops up, open up the Game folder, followed by CS2. And then inside of here, you should find a Replays folder. Inside of here, we've got a bunch of different files. And of course, that's exactly what we access from the in-game console. Play demo, replays / followed by a demo name. All of these are inside of this folder here. I'll take the one from the video, which was 003825. This one over here, and we'll be fixing it up. All we need to do is head across to the first link in the description down below, my CS2 demo repair website, and here you're able to just simply drag and drop your demo file onto this area here, and it should be processed. That's it. Nothing is actually uploaded. All of this is processed locally in your browser. So once the file is repaired, any broken messages or frames repaired or removed, you can simply just click download here. And after saving the demo file, which should download incredibly quick, as again, this is all processed locally, you can drag this out and place it back inside of your replays folder, where we can then copy the name of it, and inside of our in-game console, play demo replays / the new file name, which usually includes _safe followed by some numbers. We can hit enter, and you'll see that the demo file should simply just load up. And once again, we're back here, though this time the game doesn't actually error us out. We can click through the replay, watch it as per usual, and everything works as you'd hope. That's it. It's that simple. Again, you'll find this page linked down below, and not to mention, there's support for a couple of other cool features. If you download a .bz2 file from somewhere like Leadify or Steam, which is a compressed archive of your demo, to save some space, you can also upload those directly to have them processed as well. Not to mention, you can also select multiple demo files at once and then drag a bunch of them into the browser as such, where they're all processed one by one, fixed up, and presented back to you. Sometimes you'll also see something like this over here, saying that the files already appear compatible and there's no changes this website can make. You can also download a bunch of them as a zip file if you wish, which again should be incredibly quick as it's all processed locally in your browser. This website was built upon open source software, for which you'll find more details about down below, exactly how the process works, what causes the issues, etc. But at the top of this, you'll find the source used, which was a GitHub repo made in Rust, which is actually what runs behind, or at least part of it, in WebAssembly to process everything. This tool over here is a local command line tool that you can run on your PC, but if you don't want to trust downloading random exes, that's exactly what I've made the website for. Essentially, this does the same thing, just without multi-file support or BZ2 compressed demo support, but you get the point. Using it in a browser should be a lot easier, especially considering it should run in just about any modern browser, Firefox, Chrome, etc. No downloads required. But yeah, that's it. Hopefully you found this tool useful. Thank you for watching. Mine's been Troubleshoot, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao.